Welcome to part two. Mr. Doom Guy, you want to start us off with a murder of interest here in the year 2000?
Wait, wait a minute. There's one right above it.
Okay.
I see my Broncos. Yay! Broncos country in 1999. Super Bowl 33, Pro Player Stadium, Miami, Florida. The Denver Broncos beat the Atlanta Falcons 34-19. The MVP was John Elway, the quarterback. That was his last season. That was the day he retired.
Oh.
He won the Super Bowl and then retired. Gone. Boom. Then he stopped playing.
Then why does it say? Isn't there an article about that? Then
I don't. Maybe he didn't retire that. It might have been after. It was. Oh, it was 98.
98. This was 99. So this was after
so
he retired. What?
He officially retired in 98, but he said that because he retired. I think they go off of retiring at the end of the regular season, I believe, and then they. But realistically, that was the day he stopped playing football.
Okay.
That was the exact day that he stopped. Same with Peyton Manning. He did the same thing in the Super Bowl. He stopped playing that.
And Manning's the guy with the forehead, right?
He's the one with the big forehead, yes, but he was the smartest quarterback in history.
Well, yeah, because he has that big forehead. You know, he had a lot of
Dude,
cranial room.
The guy had so many offensive plays in his head, but he also had every defense mapped out in his head as well.
No, it's surprising.
With a little effort, and he could pick apart any defense. Anywho, in the year 2000, a fight between Ray Lewis and his companions and another group of people results in the stabbing deaths of Jacinth Baker and Richard Lolar, resulting in the indictment of Lewis 11 days on murder and aggravated assault charges.
Wow.
Aggravated, I mean. Yeah.
So.
Shit.
Wow.
I think he was later released. He was found not guilty, I believe.
Jeez.
Because if he was found guilty, he wouldn't have been playing it. He wouldn't have ever played again.
Yeah, you killed somebody.
100%.
You know, so.
Yeah, no, you can't join after that. Hence why old Simpson isn't allowed to play anymore.
Yeah.
That's why he never was. He got booted.
Good.
Because he was actually found guilty.
No, he was found innocent.
Or yeah, no, innocent,
he was found
but
guilty
then
of rape, but he was never charged with murder. Well, he was charged, but he was never found guilty of murder. So.
Oh yeah. Yep. Anywho, in 2001, in the Netherlands, a Scottish court convicts a Libyan and acquits another for their part in the bombing of Pan Am Flight 103, which crashed into Lorkerbie, Scotland, in 1988.
Wow. So it took 13 years to come to that conclusion. And we wonder why, the money, is just always flying all over the place.
Yeah.
Think about the cost. 13 years for an investigation into this.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I know you want to do things right, but 13 years seems a little... 1988 to 2001, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's a long time. So...
Yeah.
We got another historic event in 2006. Alan Greenspan retired as chairman of the Federal Reserve. Boo! Federal Reserve. Boo!
Boo!
2006, U.S. Supreme Court Justice Sandra Day O'Connor retired and was replaced by Samuel Alito. Oh, so she was the first female Supreme Court Justice. All right.
Samuel Alito. Who?
Sandra Day O'Connor.
Never heard. No. I wasn't referring to Saturday. Samuel. Who?
Oh.
Never heard of him.
I don't get the reference, but okay. And in 2009, we got an Australian Open women's tennis. Serena Williams won her 10th Grand Slam singles title, outclassed Dinara Safina of Russia 6-0, 6-3. Okay.
One could say that she is certainly built different.
Yes.
She's literally built like a linebacker, I swear to God.
She's dude.
Built, she's built like a dude.
She, you can tell by the collarbone and her shoulders and everything. That way too broad for her.
She has the shoulders of a guy, but also still has the normal feminine body.
Yeah.
She's just big. She's got good genetics. She's got very good genetics for her build.
Yep.
For her height, very good genetics.
How tall is Serena Williams?
I don't think she's that tall, though. I don't think.
5'9". So
Oh wow,
she's
no,
just
she's fairly tall.
yeah.
Yeah, but she's really well built for her height.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anywho, in 2010, Australian Open's men's tennis, Roger Federer now closes Scotsman Andy Murray 6-3, 6-4, 7-6 for his fourth Australian title.
Dang.
Kind of looks like Elijah Wood.
So I'm looking at him, and it looks like both pictures were taken at the end of this match. He's like, hell yeah. The other guy's like, ugh.
So Roger Federer looks like Brock Osweiler. He was the backup quarterback for Peyton Manning on the Broncos. Andy Murray looks like a mix between Elijah Wood and Andrew Garfield.
I see a little bit of Adam Sandler in there, slightly. I guess the pose, like.
Maybe.
I don't know. Anyway.
In 2012, Leonard Cohen releases his album Old Ideas, becomes #1 in 10 countries.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. In the year 2015, 17-year-old Lydia Ko of New Zealand becomes the youngest golfer in men's or women's golf history to be ranked #1 in the world.
Nice. So why do they have to separate? I guess I don't know, like men's or women's golf history. Why can't they just say golf history? Period. Like, like this can I feel like a grammar teacher right now. Like this could be removed. The section men's or women's. Anyway. And we got some more Australian Open men's tennis in 2016. Novak Djokovic retained championship for his record equaling 6 Australian title. Defeated Andy Murray 6-1, 7-5, 7-6. The good old neck.
It's Chef Russ.
Oh God.
It's the man. It's the man himself. It's Chef Russ.
Chef Russ?
It's Chef Russ.
Oh.
That's him. That was young Chef Russ. That's that was a while ago. Wow.
So that's the same guy on your profile picture, right?
Yeah, same dude.
Nice.
Except the one of my photos from this past season.
Yeah.
No, that's an older photo. Yeah.
2016 NFL Pro Bowl at the Aloha Stadium in Honolulu, Hawaii. Team Irvin defeated Team Rice 49-23. MVPs Russell Wilson, Seattle quarterback, and Michael Bennett, Seattle defensive end.
Yep, they both played on the. Michael Bennett was, I think he was a member of the Legion of Boom.
The Legion of Boom.
That was the name. That was the nickname of the Seattle defense. It was like a string of like 6 different players. They were like the #1 defense of the decade. Up until the 2015 Broncos, but yeah.
In 2017, U.S. President Donald Trump announced he was nominating 49-year-old Neil Gorsuch to the Supreme Court. Okay.
I'll be nominating this person. Is that Russian Tom Brady? He looks like Tom Brady. He's got the butt chin and everything.
He does.
He's even got the haircut.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
On this date, 2 years ago in 2021, widespread protests in Russia against detention of opposition leader Alexei Navalny and his government, with 5,000 people arrested. Yep.
It's like,
All
so
right.
Russian Tom Brady is not an athlete.
All right. Then in 2022, an online word puzzle Wordle bought for quote low 7-figure sum end quote by the New York Times. Low 7-figure figure sum. There's nothing low about that. You're 7 figures. You're in the millions. So, dang. Anyway, before we move on to the Person Desk audience, were there any articles that grabbed your attention more than most? Anything you wish we had elaborated more about had you been here? Or anything you would have liked to add had you been here? Start a dialogue down in the comments section. Anyway, let's move on into bursts. I'm going to start us off. Actually, no. Doom Guy, you start us off. 36 BC. Wow.
Alrighty. Oh, wow. And the In 36 BC, Antonia Minor, daughter of Mark Antony and Octavia Minor.
Wow, Mark Anthony. Huh.
Antony.
Yeah. Oh, this guy again.
Wow. That's quite the drawing.
Yeah, no, like I made a mention about that hat like a couple days ago. Alice said something about it even more recently, like, off the show doing something, and she's like, "Oh, he has a something hat," and I'm like, "No, that's a full-blown thing with a suction cup that you put on the wall that you put on his head." Anyway.
Tokugawa Ieyasu. A Japanese shogun who founded the first Tokugawa shogunate in United Japan, was born in Okazaki, Japan.
Oh wow, so he unified Japan. That's really cool.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Just for later on to be a country of vending machines.
Dude, yesterday, one of the articles on the news show was they've recently introduced a whale meat vending machine where you can buy, like, you know, whale products, like, you know, whale oil, whale meat, skin, blubber. It's like what you can buy in vending machines in Japan. It just blows my mind. Like, there's things that I can't even talk about on air that you can get in a vending machine. So, let's just say previously owned, unwashed certain things you can buy in a vending machine in Japan. Let's just leave it at that. So, yeah. I'll DM it to you. Anyway, we have Franz Schubert, born on this date in 1797. He was an Austrian composer, unfinished symphony, born in Vienna, Austria. Huh. We have James G. Blaine, 1830, a U.S. Secretary of State from 1881 and 1889 through 92, known as the Plumed Knight, born in West Brunsville, Pennsylvania. I believe we spoke about the Plumed Knight. Why was he called the Plumed Knight? I think that was a challenge I presented to the viewers the other day. We also have Henry Desgrange, 1865, was a French cyclist, journalist, and founder of the Tour de France, born in Paris, France, died in 1940. Alright, so founder of the Tour de France. That's cool. Yeah. Anyway, I believe it's back to you. I think I might have stepped on your third. I'm not sure.
Oh, you're good. Alrighty. In the year 1913, Don Hutson, an American college and pro football halls of fame.
Yeah, no, he's in the Hall of Fame for college and pro.
Sweet. Halls of Fame wide receiver, Green Bay Packers, born in Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
Huh.
Halls of Fame.
Well, better than the halls of Moctezuma to the shores of Tripoli.
Yeah, true. Hey, I don't even know who this guy is. In the year 1914, Jersey Joe, an American boxer, the NESAC NBA, the Ring heavyweight titles, 1951 to 1952, born in Merchantville, New Jersey.
Now, one of those doesn't belong. The NBA. What is the NBA with boxing? Oh, National Boxing Association, maybe? They have to change their name. Because that's confusing. I thought you were talking about the Basketball Association.
Hey, now. He might have been a basketball player. You don't know. Probably not. I mean, if you're a boxer, I don't see why you would be a basketball player.
Jersey Joe NBA.
It's just an ad. It's just a pop-up.
No. It's just like looking for basketball. It's looking for basketball jerseys. Like,
it's just like, yeah. No, it's just like, yeah.
This guy is inherently difficult to figure information about. Jersey Joe, boxer. NBA
Clearly
boxer.
tough to beat in 1951.
Jersey Joe Walcott. Well, this is gonna require more digging than we have time for. So, audience, I present you another challenge. What is this NBA he was in? Was it the basketball or is this the National Boxing Association? Because I never heard of that one, but that might exist. I mean, it's not too outlandish. I remember back in the day, back in the 90s when I was a kid, the WWF was something for two. There's the World Wrestling Federation and the World Wildlife Foundation. So, things share acronyms a lot. Anyway.
In the year 1915, Thomas Merton, French-American Catholic writer and Trappist monk, 7-story mountain, born in the year 1950 in Prades, Pyrenees Orientales, France.
Huh. So when it says Trappist monk, with thanks to today's culture, I think of the trap music or whatever, Trap Queen and stuff like that. So anyway, we have Jackie Robinson, 1919, a U.S. Baseball Hall of Fame second baseman, first black U.S. MLB player for the Brooklyn Dodgers specifically, 6-time MLB All-Star, World Series of 1955, National League MVP in 1949, born in Cairo, Georgia. All right. And we got Norman Mailer, 1923, a U.S. novelist, Naked and the Dead and the Executioner's Song, born in New York City, New York. And Lorraine Warren, 1927, a U.S. paranormal investigator, Amityville Haunting, born in Monroe, Connecticut, died in 2019. I think this may have been the same person that Jontron spoke about. I'm not sure, during that Toys R Us haunting video. I don't know. Anyway.
I'll take your entire stock.
Yeah. Okay, now you have my attention.
What? What the?
Oh my god, you killed her, dude!
Jesus!
Bro, Jontron really is a memeable guy. It's too bad he's really fallen off the radar.
We got the Batman sequel coming out October 3rd, 2025.
That's in a couple of years.
Yeah. It'll be worth the wait, though, because I know it's going to be good.
Yeah, because it's Batman. You can't screw up Batman unless you add nipples and a credit card to it.
Or if you add Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze.
Oh, I think
with his very chilly puns.
There's a cold breeze going down. I don't know.
Another Superman movie's coming out that same year. So, yeah, it's gonna be an event. 2025 is gonna be so eventful. Oh my god. We got those two. We got 2 Avengers movies coming out that year.
I stopped watching Avengers a long time ago. Now it's turned into this cacophony of no writing, no course, bad jokes, wokeism, all CGI, no heart. It's just literally they're just pinching one off every other year to try to.
And then there's Infinity War. Endgame was, the ending was fitting. It was the ending works, but Infinity War was their best movie, hands down.
Well, the instant they started going into time travel, it's just dude, that's such a common trope. Oh, how can we fix this? Oh, time travel. Really, dude, you're gonna do that? That's such a cheesy C-level movie. Knee-jerk reaction. Yeah. Oh, let's just time travel. No, it's bad writing. Very bad writing. Anyway, you got one more here in 1931.
In the year 1931, Ernie Banks, an American Baseball Hall of Fame shortstop, first baseman, 40-time MLB All-Star, and National League MVP 1958 and 1959. Chicago Cubs is who he played for. He was born in Dallas, Texas. Dallas.
Wow. So he was born in Texas and he played for Chicago.
Dallas, Texas.
That seems like a traitor's move right there.
Yeah, screw Dallas.
Yeah. We got
Nobody
Nolan
likes
Ryan,
Dallas.
this guy, the famous Nolan Ryan, Born on this date in 1947, he is 76 today. Happy birthday. He is a U.S. Baseball Hall of Fame pitcher, MLB no-hit leader of 7, strikeout leader of 5,714. Holy crap. World Series of 1969 New York Mets, 8-time MLB All-Star, California Angels, Houston Astros, Texas Rangers. Born in Refugio, Texas. All right. Yeah, good old Nolan Ryan. Then we have Virginia Rizicki. It's 1955, a Romanian tennis star, 1978 French Open champion, born in Campia Târzi, Romania. And John Lydon, 1956, an English singer-songwriter and musician for the Sex Pistols, God Save the Queen, born in Holloway, United Kingdom. Well, God didn't save the Queen not too long ago. So, back to you, sir.
Oh.
I saw one here. 1967, the first one.
Yeah.
That name is very
Chad
international.
Channing. Chad Channing in 1967, who was an American rock drummer for the band Nirvana in 1988 to 1990, and the bass player for Book 4 Cars from 2006 to the present, which means, yeah, he still is. He's still one. Born in Santa Rosa, California.
All right. And yeah, that name is very like Chad Channing. It's like double Chad or something.
Chad Channing. That reminds me of this video of Eli Manning disguising himself and going into the Penn State facility.
Huh.
Yeah, that cracked me up. And you. This guy. Justin Timberlake, in the year 1981, was born. American singer-songwriter, Can't Stop the Feeling, and Sexy Back. An actor, friends with benefits, born in Memphis, Tennessee.
Huh.
His halftime show was atrocious.
I bet.
Oh, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Then again, they've all been bad as of late. They've
Yeah.
all sucked.
Yeah.
The recent one wasn't too bad because it had Eminem in it, but that's
Yeah.
about it. Like, Eminem literally carried the entire show. Him and 50 Cent carried the show. Kendrick Lamar fucking ruined it.
Well, because
Screwed.
Eminem and 50 Cent are Eminem and 50 Cent. You know, they're great.
Yeah, because they're awesome.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar sucks. Everybody's
know
under
who
this
that
impression that he's better, but, like, he sucks. He's a terrible singer. He's a terrible
I don't know
rapper.
who that is, let alone, like, can't even
Exactly.
see why he would think he'd be better than Eminem of all people. Come on.
Well, it's not even that he thinks he is. It's his fan base is under this impression that he's better than Eminem. It's like, no, he's not. There are no better rappers than Eminem.
Well, keep in
There are
mind,
none.
some people think that the world is flat, so... And,
Yeah,
like,
true.
7% of people in this country believe that chocolate milk comes from brown cows. Some people are just dumb beyond saving. So...
Oh, yeah, true.
Anyway, we're going to move on up into deaths. Starting us off in the year 743, we have Muhammad al-Bakir Shia Imam, born in 676. And then we have Guy Fawkes, died on this date in 1606. He was the English Catholic conspirator who was convicted of in the gunpowder plot, the blow of the British Parliament. He was hanged at the age of 35. And yes, if he looks familiar, his likeness is what the anonymous masks are based off of. If you remember the 5th of November, that's this guy. So
Yeah, no, like the whole the V for Vendetta mask, that's the one.
that's him.
That's where they got it. Yep, that's the one, that's where they got it.
Yep, and that's another movie I have to see. So.
Yep. It's a good movie.
And then we have A.A. Malign, not A.A. Ron, died on this date in 1956. He was an English author of the Winnie the Pooh books, died at the age of 74. Rest in peace. Oh, bother. Oh,
Yeah.
your turn.
Alrighty. Samuel Goldwyn, the year 1974. He was a Polish-born Jewish-American film producer. The best years of our lives. And movie magnate. Dies of natural causes at the age of 91.
Hold on, sorry about that. No, Goldwyn. I believe he is the G in MGM, Metro Golden Mayer. So, yep.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, that's him. Yep, that's the guy. Yep, Metro Goldwyn Mayer.
Yep.
Or Metro Goldwyn Mayer.
I don't know why it doesn't say that. One of the,
It should mention that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of the biggest movie companies today.
Yeah, they have a casino in Vegas, hotel and casino.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
I remember way back in the day,
Yeah.
like back in the '90s, like the entrance to the MGM Grand was
Mhm.
like you have to go through like this big, like lion head. So you go through the mouth,
Oh,
and like
that's cool.
yeah, now you're gonna get pissed off, and I was pissed off too. They changed it so that way the entrance is normal and like the lion is above, just sitting there. You want to know why?
Why?
Because a bunch of Chinese people said it was bad luck to enter through the mouth of a lion. So they retrofitted their entire entrance just because of a few, Oriental complaints.
Because of Oriental complaints of people that can barely see to begin with.
Well, let's not, go down.
No,
that
I mean
route.
like not like in that manner, but like just their that belief that would be bad luck is just stupid. That's a terrible belief.
You see, and like, I understand, you want to make a buck, but if you're gonna take the knee to like every little complaint, then you shouldn't
Yeah.
be in business, because you're not the only hotel and casino on the strip. Like if they don't want
Exactly.
to if they don't want to enter because of bad luck through a lion's mouth, then go to the Flamingo, go to the Stardust, go to the Sands, go to
Yeah, go
the
elsewhere.
Luxor, go to the Excalibur, go to the Wynn, go to the Bellagio, go to the Venetian. There are plenty of
Go to
options.
it was like go to literally anywhere else.
Yeah,
Like go later. So yeah.
stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but yeah. That's just them being
Complaining little whiners. Anyway,
little whining whiners.
yep.
Anywho, Mel Hein, in the year 1992, was an American NFL center for the New York Giants. Died of stomach cancer at the age of 82. R.I.P., bro.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, man.
hmm
Raised in the trenches.
Yep. And I don't know how much more you have, but free reign.
I'll just take in Gillis.
What year?
Let's scroll down a little bit. A little more. Schmidge more. Should be like,
here we
yep,
go.
right there, 2018. Ann Gillis in the year 2018. Alma Connor. American actress Philene Bambi, Adventures of Tom Sawyer, and Little Men, dies at the age of 90.
Huh. All right. And that shall conclude the show. Once again, you can check the underbar of the description for any links you may be interested in, including but unlimited to all things Omni Coalition, which in itself includes a link to Doom Guy's YouTube channel. He does live streams randomly and does Instagram stuff. Probably sent me a message again. I'm not sure. Anyway,
Probably.
for your dose of passive events daily, we stream every day at 10 in the morning Pacific time, which is 11 Mountain, 12 Central.
And 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yep. Which means on our other platforms, it'll be at around 11:30 or 12, most likely 12 at this point before the upload starts showing up. Anyway, for all of you and all of us, I am Ao Xander.
I am the Slayer.
And you are you. And until you catch us tomorrow, don't forget to look right and left at every intersection, rate 5 thumbs, and subscribe. Toodles!
Toodles.